Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to Two Tangled Skeins. I am Sue, also known as Crafty Knitter 7. We are Saturday, January 10th, and this is episode 93. I'd like to welcome back any returning viewers, and welcome anybody.
And welcome any new viewers.
Keep coming back.
Sorry, we're recording
Late.
it's like 6:30. Yeah. It's not normal for us, so
No.
yeah. Okay, go ahead.
I'm Kari, also known as Jaded Knitter, and you can find us on YouTube, Blip. No.
No.
Wow.
No blip.
Wow.
Muscle memory.
Yeah. You can find us on YouTube and on our blog at twotangledskeins.com. And also come join our
No, that's
group.
my part.
Sorry.
I have to have a part.
You can do Twitter.
I can do Twitter. Nobody uses Twitter. I'm Lynn, also known as Toll Baby. Come join our Ravelry group, and you can find us on Twitter, and I can't talk either.
No.
It was coming out in pieces.
Yep. It's been a long day.
My words are chunky tonight.
And oddly enough, I have actually been using Twitter a little bit.
I have a little bit too.
I don't use Twitter at all. The only reason I got Twitter was because my kid has Twitter.
That's the reason I got it in the beginning, but now I've got a lot of knitting people.
It keeps asking me to follow people, and I just don't care.
See, I don't actually read it. I just randomly post stuff.
It keeps telling me that Wesley Crusher has posted something, but I don't care. Sorry, Will Wheaton, I just don't care.
Wesley Crusher?
Star Trek.
Will Wheaton.
Will Wheaton.
Was
Star Trek?
No.
No, he was Wesley Save the Universe Crusher. He was the nerd.
Oh!
He's the one who's now on Big Bang Theory.
He's on Big Bang Theory?
All the time.
But he's not a regular...
No, he's not a core cast member.
Okay.
But he's a...
I haven't seen any of the episodes with him in it.
I've only seen a lot of them.
Just recently started watching that, and only because Sean has it on TV. So
I loves it. I was basically married to Sheldon for 6 years, so...
A new episode just came out, I think.
Yes.
So
Every Thursday.
I didn't watch it. Anyhow, this is a knitting podcast.
Sorry.
In case you were wondering, it does say knitting up
Yes.
there. And,
good thing we have that
you know,
there.
sorry about the lighting, but it is 6:30 at night, so...
And
It is
this
now
is
dark.
Canada in January.
It got dark an hour ago.
More than an hour ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
So,
My hand
foes.
Yeah. I'll take one out. I'm
Nice.
not in the middle of anything.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I should have taken it out before the episode.
That's okay. I can drop this anytime. This is just garter stitch.
Guess what, folks? Guess what happened on Christmas morning? Well, Christmas afternoon, really. Is that the side with all the crud? That's the side with all the crud.
Turn it around.
It's been worn a couple of times. The flax sweater is done! Woo! And it smells like Axe.
And I was worried. It smells like the sun. I was worried that it wouldn't fit him, but now that I see
Oh no, it fits him perfectly. He loves it. As soon as I was done weaving in the last end, he yanked it over his head and walked off.
Oh, does it ever smell like Axe?
Yeah, it really smells like Axe. And the worst part is he doesn't use the spray.
Oh, Tyler uses the spray.
He
but
only
sprays
uses the
it on-
body wash and the shampoo.
He sprays it on top of his clothes.
Oh God, no! Zach doesn't have the spray. I refuse
What's
to buy
wrong?
the spray.
You see this little pattern there? You notice how it's completely absent on this mitt?
Oops.
Yeah, that's because this whole section here, I don't actually have the chart printed out for it.
Whoops. Stop knitting.
I'm
on
currently starting here.
Stop knitting on
I
that.
have a printer. Would you like me to print out for you?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
We could pause you guys.
Because, you know, I have a printer now up here.
I pet your dog. I'm all itchy.
And I
So,
have another ball of wool. I will
The
just pass on socks.
information about the sweater that you just showed.
Oh, I'm
'Cause, you
sorry.
know, people
Wow.
might want to know.
Sorry.
I haven't had much caffeine today.
Show notes.
It is the Flax Sweater by Tin Can Knits. It is a pattern designed to teach people to knit sweaters, and it is a very, very clearly written pattern. I highly recommend it. It has just enough patterning to make it interesting.
I kind of wish I did that for Sean instead of the goose stone.
You could always...
Don't even say the word. You say the word that goes with ribbit, I'm going to smack you.
Would I say something like that?
Yes.
So anyway, it is the the Flax on Tin Can Knits, and it is made from Patents Canadiana in the Timber colorway, which I love. I keep pushing them and going, Timber! And it was knit on size 6 and size 8 needles, which is a 4mm and a 5mm. So that's it for the sweater. My other foe, sadly, I could not wrestle back from my mother. I finished her socks the day before Christmas. So she got them on Christmas Day. And they were just plain vanilla socks from Stephanie Pearl McPhee's A Good Plain Sock Recipe in the Knitting Rules. I don't have a copy of the Knitting Rules, but anyway.
I do.
I'll have to get it one of these days.
Memorized it.
Well, I took her Rock the Sock class where she teaches that sock pattern.
Yeah.
And so that's why I don't need a pattern to make socks anymore. But I basically made them out of Bernat socks in the pink camouflage colorway, and she loves them. Because she likes green, she likes a little bit of pink, but she really likes those greens. So she was very happy. Those are my faux.
Cool. Next. Me. The faux I have, and I'm going to move the mouse, so hopefully I don't do anything crazy. Because it's me. My husband has a pair of socks.
And they're so pretty.
I finished them on January 1st. So they were supposed to be part of his Christmas gift, but he knew they were coming. So these are the Basic Rib Sock Pattern by Kate Aderly. This is Lollipop yarn in the Urban Myth colorway, and they are knit on 2.75, which is a US 2.
And I'm very jealous because apparently the January update was gone in less than 2 minutes.
Yep, I knew about that, but that's the way. If you want her socks, that's...
Yep.
So that is the only faux I have.
Carrie.
I don't have any faux.
You have a hoe.
I have a hoe. Okay, we're starting with the hose.
Yep.
You're the only one who has one.
Oh, okay.
You're the only hoe here.
I have two hoes. Because I have a mitt.
And it's got a thumb, so
And
she
it
can
has a
claim
thumb.
it.
And all of the ends are woven in.
And they're long enough for you.
Oh yeah. Well, this is my second time knitting these.
Freudian
Because
slip? I was just gonna say that. I'm gonna. What?
see, putting Sue in the middle does nothing. It just puts her in the middle.
Help! See, the violence inherent in the system.
These are the original pair I knit. I knit them with the hat, and they're too big by a lot. So I gave them to my mom, who likes bigger mitts and whatnot.
Why did I think they were smaller? I'm thinking of something else. The ones you gave me were too small for you.
Yes.
That was the shamrock
There it is.
one, wasn't it?
Yes. That's the hat that goes with them. This is my winter hat, which you can see the hat is...
Not quite as white.
Yeah. The hat's been washed a couple of times and been worn for 2 years. Because that's its second winter. But yeah, these ones fit perfectly.
So you basically took the hat pattern and adjusted it for the mitts? Or
Nope,
is there an actual mitt pattern?
There's an actual mitt pattern. The pattern is Tourbillon, and it's by Chris Carlson. It's out of the Twist collection. And it's a hat, mitt, and cowl pattern.
Okay, so it's all, you get all of them.
You get all of them, and they're all the same pattern. It's actually supposed to be knit in 3 colors. I'm only doing it in 2.
But it looks awesome.
Yes.
That's because
I
you're
love it.
using a variegated yarn, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I have a hoe.
And the yarn
And-
is.
The yarn?
Oh yeah, the yarn is Blue Moon Fiber Arts. It's their Socks That Rock medium weight. The multicolored underneath, which it's kind of hard. Oh, here, we'll show it on this because it's easier to see it on the hat. Because it's blues and purples and greens. Is the Hobbit Garden colorway, which I don't think they have anymore. And no. And then the
I tried to buy some.
white isn't actually white. It is actually a very, very light green color. And it's called Gilly Dew.
It's white.
It isn't actually white. It is actually green.
It's white.
It's green. At least call it cream.
But it's not cream, it's green.
Exactly. It's green.
It's white.
So that's one of my 2. And then my January socks, which are the Rhyme Frost socks by Anne Hansen.
I didn't write those down.
Yes, you
I
did.
They're
Okay,
right
sorry.
there. I have one done, and I'm just sitting here casting on the second one because
Nah.
I'm apparently missing part of the pattern for the mitts. So yeah, it's cable and lace, and it's actually very, very easy. I did it, I worked them toe up. The pattern is actually knit top down, but the lace cable pattern is completely reversible.
Is that your brown bag sock club for this month?
Yes, this is the Brown Bag Sock Club for this month.
Your pug sock blockers.
Yes, of which I have 2 pairs because I love them. I actually have them in 2 different sizes.
I was going to say the first size was too small.
Yep. I still use them though. I think this is the smaller one.
The company that makes them, what are they called again? Cats something? It's had something to do with cats. It says on the blocker.
Perfectly catchy designs.
Yeah. They will do whatever design on the top you want.
Yeah, oh yeah.
In whatever size you want. So it's a great place to go if you want custom blockers because they will do whatever you want.
Yeah. And I found these our first year at Stitches Midwest. And I'm like, oh my god, pugs! Actually, I think you pointed them out to me.
I thought I was pretty sure it was
We pointed them out to you, but then we realized they weren't pugs, and you went and found pugs.
Yeah.
Because we just saw dogs.
But yeah, those are my 2 hose.
They always have a double booth at Stitches.
Yes, they do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're not at Rhinebeck or Maryland.
No. What's on your needles?
What's on my needles? My click, click, click. Let me just finish these last few stitches. It is the Yowza Weigh It Shawl by Susan B. Anderson. And as the name says, you're using a skein of Yowza in the worsted weight from Miss Babs. And basically, you count when you cast on 9 stitches, and that is the last time you count stitches. You're increasing on both sides. The left and the right side, you're increasing. And then you weigh it when you have, I believe it's 3 ounces left.
Yeah.
And that is what you use to do the ruffle.
So that's why it's called the Weigh It.
So that's it there. And
it is really pretty.
That's the front page.
And is that a pay pattern or a free one?
I think it's a paid
That's
pattern.
a paid one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I'm doing this as part of a knit along in the Bags by Awesome Granny group. It's a 2-month, no, or 3-month knit along.
I don't know.
Anyways, I joined the group and I'm using my Biker Chick that Lynn got me the first.
I think it was the first festival we went to. I don't remember if that was Stitches or Rhinebeck. I think that was Rhinebeck.
Yeah. Rhinebeck.
It was Rhinebeck,
This is the Biker Chick colorway.
It was her first venture into Miss Babs.
Yeah. And it is on size 9, which is a 5.5 millimeter.
Yeah, I think you had bought me dinner and I bought you that to pay you back.
I don't know. You waited in line and paid for it. I was quite happy. What else is on my needles? I have 2 other things.
And this poor yarn has tried to be 3 other things, I think.
Yes.
2 or 3.
And you know what? Garter stitch. Who knew? I have my barn raising square, which I haven't got much work on it because I just don't feel like it right now.
Yeah, you have other
stages, right? So this is how big this one is, and this is by Shelley Mackey and Larissa Brown out of the Knit Along book. The yarn was given to me by my friend Jamie from Knit Night, and it's some kind of turtle pearl. I just looked on her project page, and that's all I could figure out.
I have a small ball of it for Hexie Flats too.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have a lot left. This is what I got.
Ooh.
And it is knit on size 2.75 millimeters, which is a US 2. That's that. And then I have my blue jean shawl, which you can see the picture if I don't get a glare. And this is a test knit, and it is designed by Julia Allen and Diane Lancier. Diane Lancier is local to us. She's the one who owns the Knotted Bag on Etsy.
I can't wait till this comes out because it's really pretty.
Yeah, it is knit on, what size am I knitting it on? Just give me a sec.
And yours is gorgeous.
Thank you. I can get it out. I'm on the second repeat of the second chart, of the first chart, or whatever it's called. Yeah, I can't stretch it out too much, but that's what I've got so far.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah,
and it's
the way that the increases go.
Yeah. And I love the color.
Yep.
And I love Zara.
This is the stuff you gave me.
Oh, okay.
I had the speckled Zara, and you gave me 4 balls of this.
Oh, okay.
So that is on size US 7.
I was going to say it's written right there.
Oh, yeah. 4.5.
Out of, what the heck is Zara made by? Filatura de
Fila,
Croza?
something like
okay.
that. Yeah.
Filatura de Croza Zara.
Yeah.
I have lots of their yarn. Most of it's discontinued.
Of course it is. It's in Lynn's stash.
Not all my yarn is discontinued. I forgot to check on this one though.
And the last thing I have, where's my pattern? is a cowl I joined for a pattern by Alicia Plummer, and it's called In Stillness.
It's a really nice sweater.
So that's it there. And I'm knitting this out of the Ella Ray that I bought at Stitches to do the Twillum sweater. But I decided not to do the Twillum sweater because I'm not up for the challenge. So I did my gauge swatches. This is the washed one.
Yeah, if you ever wonder whether it's worth washing and drying your gauge swatch,
it is, because
look at the difference.
Yeah, my stitch count
Changed drastically.
Yeah.
This is 20. This is 18.
Yeah.
The length was the same, so it didn't grow in length.
I still claim Gage is the lying liar who lies, but
so even though the largest pattern is 41.5, because of my gauge, I can knit the largest pattern and it will fit me, which I'm about a 45 in the bust. So I cast on.
Woo. Yep, the maths have been done and cast on done.
Cast on is done, but I think I need to recast on because it's a long tail cast on, but not the typical one. It's a knit and purl one. And I have to rewatch the video because now I know why they do that, so it doesn't curl. So, and that's in my yarn needle keeper that we've showed many times. It holds circs.
yes, my shawl is in one.
Yep, and that's it. No.
That's it?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
Oh, I guess it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Alright, on the needles I have got the olive branch shawl is making a reappearance. I frogged it completely and started it over again. I am at the end of the second repeat of chart 1. You're supposed to do 3 of chart 1 and 1 of chart 2 and then the edge. I'm going to do 3 of chart 1, 2 of chart 2 and then the edge because I have more yarn than the pattern calls for. Mm-hmm. You can't really tell what it's doing yet, but it is very pretty.
It is pretty.
And
it's a lot brighter pink in person.
Yes.
Well, it's more of a red. It's a pinky red. It's there's some lighter bits and stuff. Like there's pinky tones to it, but it's red.
Fuchsia.
It's red. It's more red
it
than
looks
fuchsia.
fuchsia to me.
It's only because it's dark in here. It's really more red.
Anyways,
it's a light red. And that is the Olive Branch by Library Paste. I have no idea who Library Paste is, but that is the name on the pattern, so I'm going with it. And it is made out of Handmaiden Mini Maiden, which is the softest stuff. It was a gift from Janie H. before she closed her shop. I can't remember why she gave, but anyway, she just popped this in my bag one day. Because, well, Janie used to do that.
Hi, Janie.
And there is
needles. Did you see the needle size?
No, I didn't. No? It is on 3.75 millimeters, which is a US 5, and it has my needle keeper on it. Well, one of them on it. I had the other one on the other project I'm working on, but I'm working on it. So this is almost a hoe. It has the thumb, but it's not quite there. I'm knitting a pair of mittens for my son from the Basic Children's Mitten pattern by Elizabeth Durand. It's on the Afghans for Afghans website.
That's the same knit pattern you used for yours.
It's the same one I used for the one I knit before Christmas. The only difference is I'm going to be putting a flap on this one.
Because teenager and texting and smoking.
Anyway, he wanted to be able to use his fingers, so I'm knitting him. I converted it to a fingerless mitten. I just stopped. It says to knit 20 rounds for the hand. I only knit 10 and then did 3 rows of ribbing and then cast off. So it's tight enough that it won't gape, but it's loose enough that he'll have free movement. And he's going to have a flap on the back if I can figure out how to do that. So
on the back or on the top?
On the top.
Okay.
Because I'm improvising. I'm making it up as I go.
YouTube.
Yeah. And that is out of Bernat Softy Chunky in the gray heather colorway. I had previously knit a little sweater for my nephew out of this stuff, so this is the leftovers for that. And it's on a 5 millimeter, which is a US 8. And if you go to afghans.org, you can find this pattern.
The mitt pattern?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's a charity pattern for that website.
Okay.
go to it from Ravelry though, because I had a heck of a time finding it on the website. And the last thing on my needles, it looks a little weird right now because I'm knitting the strap, but this is my January
Brown
bags challenge knit. It is the Eileen bag by Hannah Ingalls. It is out of Universal Yarns Summer Linen, in orange, obviously. This is such an easy pattern. Basically, you cast on the base, you knit back and forth, you pick up stitches all around the base, and then you start knitting in the pattern. And the pattern is dead easy. You can do it in your sleep.
Is it a free pattern?
It's a free pattern.
So what's
I mostly knit free
It's a
patterns.
free pattern, so what's the stitch that makes it look like that?
It's literally just yarn over, knit two together, yarn over, knit two together for one row, and then it's knit across the second row. That's it. That's all there is to it. And I am at the point right now where I am knitting the strap that is going to go over and get grafted to these stitches here. And honestly, I could have finished this in 2 days if I hadn't been distracted with all the Christmas knitting. So it's really, 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 really easy. I was getting sick of the ribbing because the strap is completely 1x1 rib. Sorry, I'll show you this up here. And I was getting fed up with it, so I tried to do garter and it just didn't look right. And I would have had to knit a lot more to get to that point.
Yeah, because it wasn't stretching.
Garter doesn't stretch vertically as much as ribbing does, so it really wasn't looking right.
Yeah.
So I went back to what it was supposed to be. And that's on everything right up to here is on a US 6, which is 4mm. And everything from here up, just the ribbing and the strap, are on 3.5mm, which is US 4. And that is what is on my needles.
Cool. Stash.
My hose are what's on my needles. So.
Yep. Well, we have
lots of stash acquisitions.
lots of stash acquisitions. We have a book review. We have a book giveaway. We have another giveaway. Yeah, what do you want to do first? Stash?
Acquisition.
All right, let's do stash. Ready, girls?
Yes.
No. Wait a minute.
This one first.
Okay.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So we got a gift
Sorry.
from our good friend Darlene
Hi, Darlene.
because she loves us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The only thing is different is the zippers.
Yeah.
We're a club.
Yep. So she sent this to us for promoting her shop. And once again, we have a coupon code. You can go into the thread on our Ravelry group and it's for 10% off. And there's no expiry date on the coupon code.
And these things are awesome.
They are.
I love it.
Yep. Because, I mean, I have a huge ball in there and there's still plenty of room.
And she has the really good zippers on them too.
Yep.
I just realized what brand the zippers were.
Zippers, and then there's these round rings, and then there's also a really, it's coordinating underneath.
Yep.
And there's these really big handles on the side.
And this is the inside fabric as well on the inside of
Yeah.
the handle.
She coordinates her colors really well.
And it matches, look.
Oh!
And these are the medium size.
Yes.
Sorry,
The big size.
Right.
This is a big size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's at home because I finished the sweater. I don't have anything else that big right now.
I have a few of her bags.
But that's okay because I'm going to start a sweater for my daughter, so it's going to go in the pirate bag soon.
So that's stash. Then I was on Instagram and somebody posted that they got opal yarn and I was like, oh my god, we can't get opal yarn. Well, her name is Fairy Little, Marcia. She lives in BC.
And this very generous soul
Sent us all a skein of opal.
Woohoo!
So thank you very
It's
much.
my first one.
And Marcia, they didn't have to duke it out. They took the colors that you sent. They
Oh,
were
yeah.
happy with it.
I'm not going to argue.
Neither am I.
Yeah, so we can't get opal here.
Nope.
This is going into the rotation for the brown bag, probably.
Yeah,
Mine
I'm
is
probably
not,
going to
but-
switch one out too. I don't know. We'll see.
Not me. It's going to...
I'm
I'll mull it over.
I'm aiming for 12 socks plus one other sock weight project a month.
I'm aiming for 12 pairs of socks, but 8 of them will be mine.
Oh, these are all going to be my socks. Screw everybody else.
Bleep.
All right. She's doing better than I did this afternoon.
So the other stash I got.
Yeah,
Did I
she's
show
got
this
bunches.
last time?
I don't think you did.
No, we
Oh,
got it
yes,
for
you did, because you had bought it for the sweater.
Yes. Okay, so I did show that. The other things I got were my swap that I did in the Knitted Paradise group. My partner sent me 2 skeins of the Cyborg Craft Room because it is local to her. One, this purple is sparkly and it's on the Sparkleate base and it's called Soulless. I don't know if you're going to see the label.
I should look away. It always fixes when I look away.
So, and then the other one is the just a Sparkleate base and it's Santorini Sunset. So she sent me stitch markers and these 2 skeins of yarn. Thank you very much.
You know I will go home with it. So.
And then the other thing I got myself for Christmas was fiber.
It's really pretty. It matches your biker chick.
Yeah. You wonder why I liked it. From Knitty and Color. If you don't know Knitty and Color,
go find
Hi,
out.
Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
You need to go and check it out because her fiber prep is amazing and her yarn colors.
Yeah.
So I bought this because
She really likes saturated colors. Sarah does.
Yeah.
I bought that because I saw this on someone's, if I can open it. Oh, it's this way. On someone's Instagram feed. And I messaged Derek right away.
I'll take the box.
And I messaged Derek right away, which is her husband.
Subterranean Woodworks. I don't know if you're going to be able to see any of
Okay,
this.
is that one right?
No.
Subterranean Woodworks is
Yeah.
the name of the company.
Yeah. What did I do wrong? Oh, right, I forgot to put it together.
Yeah.
Duh.
There you go.
So, I saw this lime green spindle, and if anybody knows me, green.
The whorl is lime green curly maple, and the shaft is charcoal diamond wood.
Yep, and it's dyed lime green, and it's a 26 gram. So I have to look up a YouTube video to figure out how to use this puppy.
She got a demo this summer, but it didn't.
That was a while ago.
Yeah, and
It
was
was
a very
in the
quick
spring
demo.
because I was there.
No, it was
Almont.
Oh, okay.
It was Judy who was teaching her.
Which would explain why I was there.
So, oh, I'm not done my stash yet.
No, she's not.
I'm not. Anna, who is Art by Anna, who was local to us but now lives
Art by
in
Halifax.
Hi, Anna.
She had her Christmas sale,
Yeah, and I missed it.
and I kind of
Bought a whole bunch of minis.
got some minis.
Just
I
a
bought,
few.
I bought 2 sets, and she gave me a really good deal on the 3rd set.
Well, she only had the one left.
Yeah.
And she wanted to get rid of it.
So, and all of them will work for my barn raising squares. Some of them have extra that will go her way. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I actually have stash this time.
I don't.
Because I've been going through my stash and I found stuff
That you hadn't shown.
that
I will
hadn't
very
shown.
soon though, because Juliana's bright gray.
Yeah, as soon as she
Shop
gets them
club.
dyed up.
So
She's
I
been
have.
sick, so it's a little bit delayed.
We'll go the boring stuff first. I have this, which is kind of a bluey gray color, and that's Valley Yarns Northampton. So it's a worsted weight. I have a
Right.
sweater quantity.
I'm
of this.
uncaffeinated.
I'm highly caffeinated and sugary. So yeah, I have a sweater quantity of this,
So you're going to make a sweater out of it?
and I'm going to make a sweater out of
Okay.
it.
It's
And
escaping. That means
Yes.
it wants to be with us.
We went to an event today, which we'll talk about later, and I took it, and I'm just like,
I didn't even get to see it.
This is actually a steely gray color, and it is also Valley Yarns. It's their Claremont.
Charlemont.
Oh yeah,
Which is made from what?
wow, Charlemont, which is superwash merino,
Works
mulberry silk, and I have enough to make oh shoot, the round star pattern one,
Celestarium.
Celestarium, and somebody very
The
generously.
fact that she just blurts that out and she knows it, I'm just like,
I do that with my ex-husband all the time. He'll be, you know that movie with that guy who was in the movie with the other guy? And I'll spit out the answer.
it's pretty good.
I
just wanted to squish. I wasn't stealing.
Yeah, so I have enough of that, and someone very generously gifted me the pattern over the holidays. So.
Was that from our gift along?
Yes.
No, was it? Or was it on the... No, it was from the gift along.
It
that's
was
right.
from the gift along.
It wasn't the fairy whoremother.
No, I didn't participate in that this year. And these are from White Birch Fiber Arts, which I've been lusting after them since she actually came out with these colorways in the during the Olympics last year. She came
Can
out.
I just see one? I'll give it
sure,
back
here
to
you
you,
go.
I promise.
She came out with this one, which is nothing says screw you like a rainbow.
Oh my god.
That is actually the name
And
of
this
it.
is pessimist
And that
rainbow?
one's pessimist
I
rainbow.
want to read what's in it. I don't want to put it down my top.
I think it's 80-20 merino
There it
nylon.
is. Yeah,
Yeah.
20.
So this one is, and it does actually stripe. These are both self-striping.
Somebody else does a colorway like that. Is
Yes.
it Kirby Werby?
I don't know.
She has a rainbow colorway.
Indigo Dragonfly has one kind of like that that's called beige.
Yeah, there's one that's called exactly that. I just don't know who it is.
It's this one.
okay.
It is white birch.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, this one is kind of, it looks like a band of light blue sky with fluffy white clouds in it, followed by a rainbow. And this is the same thing, except it's...
I'm gonna end up grabbing somebody.
I'm
okay with
It's
that
a dark
now.
gray sky with rainbow. And they're mine, all mine, all mine. And these are both going to be socks. Probably at some point this year.
Okay. Is one of those enough to make a pair of socks?
Yeah, they're both 400.
Oh, okay. They looked awfully small.
Nope.
It's just
They're just tightly wound.
I think you should give them to me to test.
You don't knit socks, and you can buy your own.
I do knit socks, just not for me. No, I can't buy my own.
Okay, stash is done.
Yes.
What are we doing next?
I think we should talk about what we did this afternoon.
Okay. Pull out the pamphlet.
This is a local lady to us. Her name is Giselle, and she runs a company called Gingham Gingham Wisdom, sorry. And she teaches all kinds of classes, like how to make marmalade, how to make your own laundry soap. One of them is soup swap, like she does food swaps where you bring a whole bunch of jars of something and you trade them with other people. She does a lot of charity work. She runs something called the Sandwich Brigade, which is where a bunch of people get together to make sandwiches for a homeless shelter downtown. There's all kinds of stuff, and she has started doing these knit socials. So we just spent the afternoon with a whole bunch of people, some we knew, some we didn't, and hung out and knit and had snacks. It was kind of awesome.
It was really fun.
So if you're in Ottawa, look her up. Her website is Gingham Wisdom, Gingham Wisdom.com.
She's also on Facebook.
Gingham fabric.
And she's on Facebook. She's on Twitter at Gingham Wisdom. And if you are on the Ottawa Ravelers group, she has posted in the events and in the... Is it also in the commercial thread? Anyway, she's posted about these events, and you just have to register and show up.
Yep. It's free to register, and
we had a lot of fun.
If you want to bring
We did.
snacks, you can. A lot of people brought some snacks, which we need to go get that pudding from Julie.
Oh yeah, this one lady made a pudding, a butterscotch pudding. She got the recipe
I
from...
thought there was mocha in it.
I know, it tasted mocha-y.
What's the website?
I forget now.
You texted it to us.
Yeah, hold on.
Because, we're making her...
It was off somebody's food blog, and
Yeah,
it was
they're
amazing.
making me do all the work. I can't even eat this stuff.
I can't.
So can I.
I'm not supposed to, but...
Smitten Kitchen.
Yes.
Apparently, it's the only food blog you need.
I disagree, but that's just me.
I've got about 8 of them, and I'm not shy to add another one.
Nope.
Because I love it in my inbox, because it gives me ideas for dinner, which you can make different things. Because trust me, I'm tired of... That was my
wasn't me.
fiber. I'm tired of making the same old thing. So,
And see, I'll eat the same thing 5 days a week. I
That'll
hate having to
it'll fit.
go
You
to the
might
grocery
hurt
store.
yourself, but...
Nope, I'm good.
All right. So, next. Book giveaway or book review?
Review, I think.
All right. So,
I'm just making all the decisions today.
Interweave sent us a book. Well, I actually contacted Interweave and asked for a copy of this book, not an ebook. And it is 3 Skeins or Less, Fresh Knitted Accessories by Tanis Gray.
Closer.
Not Tanis Lavallee, who makes Tanis fiber.
different
arts.
Tanis.
Tanis Gray.
Yeah, I had the two completely confused.
Yeah.
They're both wonderful people and wonderful designers. I just had the two in my head. They were the same person, and I don't know why.
So, I would not say that this is a book for beginners. The very first project is an entrelac lace shawl. And they don't explain how to do entrelac. And they don't explain what to do with lace. And I mean, there is a how-to section at the back, but there is some implied knowledge
Yeah.
that you need before you start working on stuff in this book.
They are still really well written patterns.
Very, very well written.
And the pictures, like, I love that.
Like this one is a mitt that is covered from top to bottom in Latvian braids.
Yes.
And Kari's like, Latvian braid. But
I love the look of it. I just hate doing it.
it's a lot of Latvian. I mean, this is a better picture, but those are all Latvian braids. Anywhere there's between the orange and the turquoise, pan left. So, anywhere in
Latvian
between
braids.
is Latvian braid. This end piece is about
Over
here
there.
is 6 of them. I'm directionally challenged, let me tell you. Rob would agree wholeheartedly.
But the thing is,
there are
even
some
that
gorgeous,
is written.
gorgeous patterns. These are cabled socks that are amazing.
Oh yeah, gorgeous patterns, well written.
Pretty hat.
I kind of like the fact that it's not a beginner's book because
Yeah,
that's the problem.
'cause
I
it's
find
not
with
a
lot of
learn to
knitting
knit.
books.
I mean, they do teach you how to make the tassels for the hat and stuff.
But I mean, there are a lot of books out there that are for beginners, and it's
Yeah.
nice to have something that's intermediate.
and there
It's
is no story throughout the book. This
No,
is a pattern book.
Book.
I will let somebody else page through it for a little bit and take this out of my page because it's creepy and noisy.
Yep. Oh, there was this that Lynn liked, but I would make it longer for
I like
myself.
that very much.
It's very pretty.
Not so sure it would suit me, but it's pretty.
It is pretty. I love the cable definition, stitch
Yeah.
definition.
Yeah.
And they have schematics.
Yeah, with
Which-
measurements and stuff. And
Which is
my
something-
disappointment is that just about, well, okay, the accessories would fit me, but none of the tops in this book are for anything over a 42 or 43 bust, which I'm a 49, ain't gonna work.
And I'm a 50.
Well, here's a 50. This one is a 51.
Okay, well that
So-
one is lots of positive E's though.
Yeah.
So, but all the other sweater patterns.
It
that I looked
has,
at
you know,
were
the
like,
finish size, the yarn, the needles, notions, gauge, and then it has like a little notes section. And
Yeah.
it tells you there's a 3, which I'm not sure you can see.
That's
that
how many
means it's
skeins.
3.
The first pattern that I showed you, the entrelac shawl, that
Yeah,
was
like
a 1 skein
This is
pattern.
1. It's a pair of gloves. And I mean, I love the photography.
Yeah.
Interweave does really good photography, and I've always found their books are really good.
Always super, super professional looking and very
Yeah.
well put together. They do a lot of editing. There's
And
always
good
errata available on the website if there are any errors in the pattern.
Like, those are gorgeous.
Yeah.
And I just love the poses because they really, I mean, I really like those.
And I also like the fact that Interweave, when they, because when they do a rerun of a book, so a second or a third printing, they will actually correct the errors
The
as well.
errors, yeah.
Yep.
Because I had to rebuy a copy of
I love that one.
That is gorgeous.
Best
Queen
of.
Snicket Cowl.
Aaron
It's a very
Wade.
unusual title. But it's
gorgeous.
beautiful, beautiful stuff.
Oh,
Oh,
I
that's
knew where that was
Cerealia
from.
Rose. That's Cerealia Rose. Yeah, it doesn't surprise. Oh my god. That is just gorgeous.
Yeah.
Wow, our camera seems to be focusing.
Woohoo!
It's probably because of the lack of light from outside, actually.
Maybe. Hats, there's shawls, there's... Like, that's a huge, huge chart.
Yeah.
It's
And-
a beaded shawl.
Yeah, and it's a big
Ooh,
chart.
with noobs.
Oh yes, that was the other thing
Is
that
that
I
the
was...
ooh with noops, it's a good thing?
Yes.
Okay.
That was the other thing that
I
I was
hate balls,
remarking
I
on
love
as we were
noobs.
reading through it, is that all the charts are big enough to read and they're all very, very clear with very clearly delineated symbols.
Mm-hmm.
They're not teeny little charts where you're going to be squinting or you'll have to enlarge them on the photocopier. They're big.
And Interweave also uses, they're kind of the set standard
Yeah.
for chart symbols. And
Okay, I didn't know that. Look at that.
That's another beaded shawl.
yeah,
It's just
they
beautiful.
Interweave uses the Yarn Council of America's chart symbols, and
And-
they're kind of the standard in North America. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't use them, and that's annoying.
And there are, the book is by Tanis, but there are several different designers in
Yeah,
there.
Yes.
there's some Susan
Like
B. Anderson
Thea
in there.
Coleman's in there, Romy Hill, Cerealia Rose,
Oh, that is a Romney pattern. Okay.
Yeah. Tanis Gray, of course. Those are the cover mitts, which I love.
Yes.
Yeah, there are quite a few
There's a
people in
Susan B. Anderson pattern in there somewhere
here. Melissa
too.
Labar, Judy Marples, I've heard of her. Like, look at that chart. It's just
We can't
gorgeous.
show you the charts, sorry.
No.
We can show you the shawl. I think it's the next one that's super impressive with all the color work. Yeah.
This one? Okay, I'll get
The
a better
cowl.
picture.
It actually reminds me of one of the patterns in the Mizanzi book. I can't remember what it was called now. Cape Town. Was it Cape Town or?
The one with the hat, the fingers,
Yeah, the one
gloves,
with the
and
hat, the cowl, and the gloves that were all the same pattern, and the scarf, I think. That
See,
that
I love
reminds me a
those.
lot of that.
Socks.
These socks. I'm
Yes.
gonna get a picture.
I just don't think I'd be able to wear them because there's cables all the way down to the bottom of the heel
Yeah, see,
on the back.
I don't have a problem with that.
Picture of the back.
Previous page. There.
No, there's another one.
Oh, it's after then.
Oh, there it is.
You can hear Sue's dogs outside the door.
There's the cable, and I'm not gonna hold that up too long.
All I hear is ding 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 ding.
Yeah, they
ding.
want
Their
in the
collars are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
there's some really
whole
really
page
beautiful.
of abbreviations, a couple,
And then there's about 5-10 pages of how to at the back.
and it shows all the designers at the back. So you got Susan B. Anderson, Thea Coleman, Sonia Connolly, Joan Forgione, Tanis Gray, Faina Goberstein,
Yep.
Sure.
Melissa Goodale, Marjan
Marianne
Hammond,
Hamming.
Glenna Harris, Kelly Hedridge, Rami Hill, so Rosemary Hill, Margot Huffnagel.
Huffnagel.
Oh my god, it just goes on.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
these are
There are a lot
big
of
names.
designers.
So it goes for $27.99 in Canada, $24.99 in the US, and it's interweave.com. And we want to thank Tommy for sending us this
Yes,
book.
thank you very
It
much.
is definitely, it is
beautiful.
worth the look and worth a buy.
Yeah. Thank you. So let's do the giveaway, and then
Woo!
we have another giveaway to set up, which I'll show. So it was from 2 to 31.
Oh yeah, I guess this means I need to pull out my phone.
Chop chop woman. Mine's in the car. Actually, I think it's out in the hallway. But
So this is a copy of the Mizanzi book by Sally Jane Cameron, and it's Mizanzi South Africa on My Needles. If for anything, get it for the photography. It is amazing, and what you had to do to get a chance to win this was tell us, no matter where you are in the world, where you call home, and add a photo. So there was some really nice photos, and Lynn
Yep.
really had a hard time not commenting.
Oh, so did I. I had to
I
eventually,
kept going. Ah, Sue will kill me.
I had to eventually not look at the thread for a while, so I didn't comment.
Yeah, so Sally Jane is Pink Hair Girl. She also has a podcast, which I love, and she has given us an e-copy to give to you.
Yes.
And she also gave the three of us a copy.
And yeah, there are a couple of projects in there that are going to be part of my 12 months. So it was 2 to 31.
Yep.
I think I did put one of her.
31.
Oh, the
Aw.
last person wins.
You just snuck in too, because that wasn't there when I checked yesterday.
That is, I can't read it from you.
Well woman.
Well Woman calls
Derby home.
Derby the ram in the center of the city.
Yeah,
is
it's
the
a
photo she
statue
posed.
of a ram, and it's a really beautiful
So Well
place.
Woman, who is
Isabel.
from Derbyshire, United Kingdom. You have won
I
it.
think it's Derby.
Derbyshire?
Well, it's written Derby.
I know, but I think
But,
it's
yeah,
I
I think-
Sorry if we're butchering it. You're in the
I thought it was
UK.
Ireland that had Derbyshire.
Oh, maybe.
Don't
so-
confuse things. Anyway.
You have won a copy of the Mizanzi book. I will let Sally Jane know, and she will send you a copy to your library. So,
Yay!
congratulations.
Yeah, I've been handing out. I've been calling it confusion dust as opposed to fairy dust all week to people.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, was it you I was
It
having?
was me.
Okay.
We do have another giveaway. I contacted Chicken Soup Designs, her name is Kari.
Oh, there's glitter all over everything.
There is. There's glitter on the card too.
Yeah.
And I asked if she'd like to do a giveaway on the show, and she said yes.
Glitter, it's the herpes of the craft world.
She sent, sorry for the crinkling, but no, she calls this her sock set. So you have,
Oh!
And it's sock fabric?
yep,
Oh, I'm jealous now.
sock set. The inside is polka dots. No, put that back. That's a giveaway.
Carrie.
So the inside is polka dots, and you've got the drawstrings. There's a little pouch that comes with it. It's kind of padded.
No.
And then she has a little notions pouch.
And it is so cute and
It's
teeny
got-
tiny.
Yeah,
Oh, that is so
They're
cute.
Jack Skellington.
it's really tiny. So we're doing a giveaway for this set, the complete set.
We're
from
not
her.
going to let Carrie steal any of it.
No. And so we will open a thread in the group. And what is it we want people to tell us?
I don't know, maybe we should have thought of
I did the
for
work.
show.
I did the
Favorite
work.
sock pattern.
Yes, what's your favorite
Okay.
sock pattern?
That works.
Free or purchase?
Because we need more sock patterns in our queues.
Yes, because we're doing the Brown Bag Sock Club, which we can segue into that. Oh, and Kari also sent me a bag. It's full of hearts.
Yep. You have a bag problem.
Yep. I didn't ask her to send it to
I'm
me.
trying to help you.
Yes, help. So, there. That is back in there.
Go down here for a second. I can't reach.
I love that sock
I will
pattern.
get up and go down. Go
I
down
saw
for
it
a
and
second.
went, ow. So we're doing a Brown Bag Sock Club.
Ta-da!
That's my basket. And I got the idea from True Canuck Girl, who is the Canadian knitter. She has a podcast, and she wanted to work through her sock yarn. So she decided to
That wasn't me.
pick out 12 skeins of yarn. I'm not sure if she picked patterns. Put them all in brown bags, and every month pick a bag. And I don't have my socks in here because I had issues with it. So what you can do, and it's loosely. Lynn's knitting a bag, but she's stashing down. Basically, the thread is for stashing down.
I don't wear hand knit socks. I don't like them, so I know it's
You
sacrilege.
can knit more for your father and your mother.
They've gotten all kinds of socks, so I don't wear them.
You can
I
knit a
know.
pair for me.
No, you can knit your own damn socks.
So we have a chatter thread, so you can chatter away, show your finish objects. There's also an FO thread. There's no chatter in that thread. You post a pair of socks. A pair, has to be 2, in the thread when you're
you
done.
post your completed project.
Yes.
When you're finished.
Yes. And we're going to have...
I just love that this looks just like the picture in the in the
Yes.
thread. This is the basket we bought her at Rhinebeck one year when she wasn't there.
Yep. And so we're gonna have random draws. So far, I've put there's gonna be a pattern for up to $7 US. I have a bag and some stitch markers coming from her name is Yuli. She's in BC.
Sorry.
It's in the thread. And I also, January Yarns, who is Sarah, who is actually part of the Sock Knit Along, is going to donate a skein of yarn, and it'll be winner's choice.
And there may be some more yarn coming.
Yeah, if you
towards-
have a shop or know somebody that has a shop and you want to donate a prize for this, just PM me on Rav and we can set it up.
I'm gonna dig through my stash.
I'll probably dig through my staff because I took out 12 skeins of yarn and there's
It didn't even make a dent.
there's no dent down there and I still have a drawer full.
Yeah, and that's why I'm aiming for 24 skeins. Because, yeah, I ran the numbers, and I don't think I actually ended up stashing down at all from last year.
I didn't do
I
very
did.
well.
I think it
I made
actually
a
came
dent.
out at an even. So I think I broke even.
Nope.
You know,
I
if you
made
want
a
help
dent.
with that problem, I'm perfectly willing to
When
sacrifice.
you do 3 to 4 festivals a year,
Yeah, I know.
you didn't do the festivals.
Yeah, I
and
know.
you still didn't stash down. So what's that tell you? Anyways.
That I handed over money and told you to buy for.
Oh, by the way, sorry. Chicken Soup Designs. I also forgot.
There's a coupon.
There's a coupon code, so I'll put it in the giveaway thread. It's Chicken Soup 10, and that is for 10% off your purchase. And so I'd like to thank Kari for sending that to us. It got here really quick too, less than a week.
Oh, wow.
So I think that's about it.
Did we do all the coupon codes? Yes, we did.
We've done everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so have a good week, and hopefully our hiatus won't be so long because, you know, the holidays and people being sick, and it happens.
Yep. Especially, you know, tired and stressed. And
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
lots of
So
stuff going
we'll
on.
see you next time.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.